Hey guys, Nishant here.
Okay, so like the formal thing, first of all, I want to introduce our amazing and esteemed speaker, that is Nishant Singhal and Angel Sharma, and we have the OGs of GSOC, the persons who have cracked GSOC earlier. Angel Sharma is contributor at GSOC 2024 at Wikimedia Foundation, and we have Nishant, who is in the open source game from like quite a long time, and he's a contributor at GSOC 2022 in CC extractor development, and also being the mentor in GSOC 2023 and currently working as an ST at Get ST Ready. And we are honored and happy to have such an amazing speakers with us that can answer all your queries. So without further ado, let's start this session. Over to you, Nishant and Angel. The stage is all
Uh,
yours.
so, so let's start with the introduction. I'm introducing myself Nishant Singhal. I contributed in the CC extractor development. I worked in the Flutter tech stack there, and right now I'm also mentoring the students there also right now. And now over to Angel. She will introduce herself. Sorry. And Angel, your mic is mute.
Hello. Yeah, I'm Angel. So I have been involved in the open source community for the past year, and I did my GSOC with Wikimedia Foundation this year. And I'm currently in college. I'm in my third year at IIT Roorkee. So yeah, that's all about me.
So let's start with the what is GSOC and its timeline. So I think everybody know what is GSOC, Google Summer of Code, the open source program of by the Google. So it is a program that is organized by Google every year. तो इसमें एक ओपन सोर्स में जो कंट्रीब्यूट करते रहते हो तो उनके लिए एक बेस्ट वे एक अपने अपनी रिज्यूमे को अपस्किल करने का बाय यूजिंग द गूगल नेम यू कैन से तो इट इज इसमें बहुत मल्टीपल ऑर्गेनाइजेशन होती है मल्टीपल ऑर्गेनाइजेशन पार्ट है मल्टीपल प्रोजेक्ट्स बनते हैं बहुत सारे प्रोजेक्ट्स बनते हैं और मल्टीपल टेक्स्ट टैक्स के ऊपर होता है तुम एक तरह से ओपन सोर्स को एक्सप्लोर करते हो थोड़ा जीसॉक के थ्रू और अपना अगर तुमने पहले एक्सप्लोर कर लिया हो तो तुम जीसॉक में पार्ट लेते हो एक तरह से यही वाइस वर्सा रहता है करने के लिए तो मैं तुम्हें एक बेसिक टाइमलाइन का आइडिया दे देता हूँ उसके बाद तुम्हें सिलेक्शन और उस चीज का एंजल थोड़ा गाइड करेगी ठीक है तो टाइमलाइन ये रहती है कि तुम अभी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन अपनी अपनी वो कर रही है हाँ मानी यू
निशांत,
आर
आप स्क्रीन शेयर करके दिखा सकते हो सो दैट लाइक GSOC की प्रॉपर
ओके
वेबसाइट,
श्योर
सो
श्योर
लाइक
श्योर
इट वुड बी मोर प्रैक्टिकल. Thanks.
ओके 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 नो वरीज वेट is everyone can see my screen? Can everyone? Sure.
I'll also put the link in the messages.
Thanks, Angel.
Welcome.
So I think ये दिस इज अ मेन वेबसाइट ऑफ द गूगल सन ऑफ कोड तुम इस पे जाके एक्सप्लोर कर सकते हो तुम्हें पांच प्रोग्राम्स के पांच प्रोजेक्ट्स भी देख सकते हो क्या क्या हुआ था एक बेस्ट वेबसाइट मतलब तुम एक बार जाके पूरा एक चेकआउट कर सकते हो ओपन सोर्स वगैरह के ऊपर बहुत अच्छी गाइड्स वगैरह तुम्हें मिल जाएगी इसके ऊपर ठीक है तो इस टाइम में मैं तुम्हें टाइमलाइन का थोड़ा आइडिया देता हूँ पहले कि 2025 की टाइमलाइन क्या चल रही है इस टाइम पे
Nishant,
तो अभी हाँ
I'm so sorry, but I guess we have many people from South, like Bangalore, Hyderabad, Pune as well. So they
ओके
are a
सो
little bit
सो सॉरी
in
सो
Hindi.
सॉरी सो सॉरी
Okay, no worries.
Oh, sorry guys. I thought like I see the guys from the simply the different states. So sorry, my fault.
Yes, let's
So,
continue.
so hey guys, like I think everyone know about the GSOC. It is a Google Summer of Code, the open source program by the Google. So it has multiple, or it is the best way to highlight open source in your resume. That is my saying. I can't say about everyone because some people contribute to open source such more that GSOC is invalid for them. Like their or open source organization have become so big, they don't need GSOC. So that's my saying about the GSOC thing. So it is an open source program. It has many organizations and many projects where you work in different tech stacks and different with different types of people and the different cultures also. You work in the different fields like AI, medicine, and the like music and video also. If you can think the today nowadays music and video has also great tech support needed. So that repos are also there in the GSOC. So this is the main website that the angel shared in the chat. So this is the main Google GSOC website. So you can see this is the best guide if you want to start with. Like they will tell you everything, how to participate in GSOC, how to and here you can also check out the past programs, past projects which have come, which give you the idea how the projects you can work with on that. So I'm giving you the idea of the timeline of this year. So just this year, the program was announced on the December 10, and the organization applications will be open soon. In this, organizations will apply for that. Can they become a part of the GSOC, and will get be selected in which you will apply further relate. So by the February 5th, the organization application deadline will that. It means you can get the idea that how many organizations will be have applied and how many organizations will be get selected by February 2019. So 1920 you can get the idea which organizations have selected. So you can finalize the organizations in which you have to contribute. So by March 17th, your proposals time will be open. So for by that time you have to, I think, so from my advice, make one or two proposals at least, check by mentor, and submit your two to three proposals by April 1 in different organizations. Then you will get the results by 2022, and by 29 you get the slot allocation, like your projects will get announced or not, like got selected or not, and then you will start working. That's the thing. And the program will depend on, it will be a 3 month period or the 6 month period, that is dependent on the completely on your project. So that's the basic timeline and what is about the basic GSOC. And now over to Angel, like she will guide you how to select the organizations and that. Should I stop sharing? You will share? Or?
Yeah, I'll share.
Okay.
Okay, so hello. I'll go through a process like how to select an organization, because selecting organization is one of the most important parts in GSOC, because that's where you get started. So the thing is, a lot of people get confused is how to select the organization and what tech stack to contribute to. So I'll share my screen and I'll show you some of the websites and like how I selected an org. So I use this organization. I use this website gsockorganizations.dev for filtering out these organizations. So basically, my screen is being shared, right?
Yes, yes,
Yes,
it's
Angel.
visible.
Okay. Yeah. So basically, this website allows you to filter organizations, and like I would suggest select an organization that has been coming to GSOC for the past 3-4 years. So you have a good chance that that organization will participate again this year. So I just filtered it through the years, and I had a lot of organizations like this here. So I also did want. I only wanted to contribute to like web development, because that's what I was comfortable with. I was comfortable with React and Django at that time. So I filtered some orgs that had React as a tech stack with them, and then I found Wikimedia. So Wikimedia has a lot of projects, and by the way, my project was in Vue and PHP. I shifted my tech stack as per project basis, but this is how I found my org. And also, you can visit the communication channel of every single organization and see if they're active or not, because a lot of the times, some GSOC orgs might be coming for a few years, but the communication channel is completely dead. So that's a giveaway that that organization might not participate again this year. So you should not waste your time contributing to an org that might not have a chance in participating. So this way you'll get a better chance. Also, you can also see the past projects here, and you can see how many people get selected each year. So I chose this org because they select a good number of people, like 5-6 people every single year. So you have a good chance of getting selected, and they have more projects as well. They have projects of iOS and React, Ruby, and Vue. So all of those projects. This is how I basically selected my organization. And it is also very good if you go to the communication channel and introduce yourself in the organization to the maintainers, because that's kind of a starting point. You get to know the people there, and look for issues and start contributing. Like if people have GitHub, Mostly people are comfortable with GitHub, but some organizations use GitLab, some use Gerrit. My organization uses Gerrit. Also look at their code bases, how everything works. And a good thing to do is you look for good first issues. Good first issues are beginner friendly issues. So just go through beginner friendly issues, and if you see that yeah, you have been through the documentation, you are having a doubt in this particular area, start working on that issue. So that's how you basically set an organization and start contributing to it. A really important part I would like to mention is that whenever you start contributing to a GSOC, you always MD file, or they always have a file for new contributors. So make sure you go through that completely, because you don't want to ask very basic questions like how do I set up, how do I do that. You have to go through a lot of the, like, there's no spoon feeding here. You have to go through all of the documentation, understand what's happening, and then after you have went through that, you can ask questions. But make sure you always mention that, yeah, you have been through the documentation, you're having a doubt in this particular area. Don't ask vague questions. Ask questions after doing research yourself as well. So you can also use the GSOC's original website to view projects and code bases. So yeah. Also, I would like to mention that GSOC is like there are a lot of benefits to GSOC apart from getting it on your resume. Like you get a nice pay as well, and I feel GSOC is a really good starting point if you don't have a lot of experience in GSOC. And they offer you a lot of benefits. Like I've heard MetaBrains offers you interns on contract basis, so you can do intern in your organization. And some organization also invite you to conferences and meetings in foreign countries or whatever in India. So yeah, they have a lot of benefits even outside of GSOC. Yeah,
Okay, I
that
would like to add one more thing in the benefits thing.
yeah
Uh, like you will get to meet the great mentors. Like I will give my example about the mentor. I met with my mentor is from Meta. He offered me a job there, like offered me a job there. So that is a great opportunity in the benefit side. And also, other than that, many companies prefer GSO candidates like Cred, Food, the many map app companies I've seen because I'm from the Flutter, so I have checked out the app companies. I can't say about the web. Sorry for that. Nice. Okay, like I want to add one more thing and other that about the contributing guide. I will also share like how you can do that. Like I am sharing my project. This is the project I made on. You can see this contributing.md.
yeah
Just go to that, see it, clone it, and start with it. And one more thing I should add, like when you do the introduction, just like contact the mentor also, like who was working on that. Like if you are working on the new issue, try to contact with the mentor. That's my advice to you. Like I used to do that. When I found the issue, I see who made the issue and who is the mentor at that time. I
yeah
like in my community, in my organization, it is all on Slack, so you can easily find out the mentor on Slack and try to reach them out. That's my advice about the like contributing.md other things. So I think so. And like this is my the version, the CCX sector. I also show my the project like the um, I am the like old guy. I don't know about the uh, look at this GSOC organization, that website. So I used to check out like this. I go to the past programs, and I go to that like I will see my program 2022, the task warrior CCX sector. So this was my repo. This is my CCX sector. So I used to work here and I used to see every code from here, like view code, view project details, and like contact from here. That is also you can do. I actually didn't know about that the new thing.
yeah
Actually, this come after the 2023, so it is a
yeah
recent thing. So you can say I'm the old in the GSOC side. Angel is the new young generation. I'm the old generation.
yeah
So you can check out also like this, and you can also get the main list also. Um, and one more thing, there is something like idea list. in my organization they used to put the idea list.
Yeah.
You can also check out that. If you can, like right now idea list is not by for the 2025, but you can check out the 2024 idea list, and according to that you can see the latest projects. And if that project, the previous projects haven't recognized this year, you can try on the that projects that
Yeah.
haven't completed. This is the advice I will give you for the new thing. If like you are just researching on the new language, and that you can do by making the new project, because it doesn't need any open, there doesn't need any much request PR merge, because you have to make the demo of that project. Usually you have to make the demo of the project. That advice I can give you about that. Okay. So this was the projects, like my organization also used to select the eight to nine projects. In
Yeah.
my organization has Rust, Flutter, and C++. So if anyone want to go there, just reach out to me on the LinkedIn or even on Slack. I will message or I will reply to your Slack. Okay. You will want to add anything? Angel?
Not really. I think we have covered.
Let's answer some questions, then we will
Yeah.
show the proposals.
Yeah. Yeah. Proposal part. Yeah.
So
Yes.
I
Questions, right?
for
Yeah.
now
Yeah.
let's
Yeah, for now. The
change
floor
the
is open
bit.
for questions, everyone. Shoot your questions one by one, raising your hands. Or you can write it in the chat section. Or if you're comfortable in speaking, you can just raise your hands and we'll pick one by one to avoid the chaos. Okay, uh, okay, yes, Ujjwal.
हेलो.
Hello,
Hello.
your voice is
Hello.
audible.
ओके. सो भैया आई वांट टू आस्क कि मैंने सुना है काफी बार कहते हैं कि आपको अर्ली कंट्रीब्यूशन करना चाहिए जीसॉक में. अर्ली कंट्रीब्यूशन स्टार्ट करने से आपको एक एज मिल जाता है. अभी तो रजिस्ट्रेशन स्टार्ट नहीं हुआ है, तो ये सब क्या है मतलब?
Like Edge is like that. I advise Edge start from the Hacktober first, because that is the open source starting for the new projects. So that is Edge you have get, but like for now it is a bit late, but you have to start working seriously for now if you want to contribute right now. But at that, like if you start early, you can relax a bit during your exams. That's the thing you can say. Like some people quote that because you can't do that much contribution during your exams. That's it.
Also, this is not like one of your school papers that you study 1 or 2
Like your
days.
any coding contest.
Yeah, you have to start prepare. It's like you have to start contributing early, and because like you have the proposal in March and April first week. It's not that to make them ek do din pehle baitho and you work on the proposal. You have to work on the proposal at least 2-3 weeks prior, because it takes a lot of time to build a proposal and you have to study the project and like write a lot of details in how you would implement it, and you also have to get it reviewed by your mentor at least 2-3 times before submitting it. So that process takes a lot of time, and you have to have, like, if you start early you will have more amount of contributions and your maintainers will know you. Like they would have edge, because to like some people come very late and they only do 1 or 2 contributions, and they would not be preferred over someone who already has 5 or 6 contributions and has been contributing for a long time, because organizations look for people who will stay even after GSOC. They do not want सिर्फ कि they do GSOC and पैसे लेके चले जाए. They want people who will contribute for the long time. इसलिए it is better to start contributing early.
And one more
So
thing, never like irritate the mentor.
Yeah.
Like one more thing that is major. Like mentor
okay.
also have to do work. They will see your thing because I actually get that a lot. Like I couldn't able to see all the proposals at that time, so I have to skip that thing sometimes.
Mm,
Try because make the proposal. That's why I said make the proposal before the proposal starting thing.
Yeah.
yeah,
Because
बिल्कुल.
at that time you can't see that many proposals. Your proposal can be skipped by that time. And
Yeah.
like by early, that means you are active in the community if you are staying by that time.
Yeah.
तो लाइक मैं अभी आप अच्छा आप कुछ बोल रहे थे?
Angel, you were speaking something.
नहीं, sorry.
नो, कैन आई स्पीक?
Yep,
Yeah.
sure.
हाँ, तो लाइक अभी दिसंबर चल रहा है, ठीक है. तो लाइक अभी से कंट्रीब्यूशन फ्रॉम कंट्रीब्यूशन यू आर बेसिकली यू आर मीनिंग हैक्टोबर फेस्ट और अदर
Like
open source contributions.
I advise someone because Hacktober Fest में बहुत सारे
वो
good
तो
issues
चला
हैं,
गया।
बहुत सारे good first issues मिलते हैं. You can get so much good first
हम्म,
issues in the Oktoberfest. But right now, that good first issues were occupied by the GSOCers, like who want to
हाँ.
contribute it. That's why I
so
was saying that
basically prior experience in open source is a key.
no, not a key. Like I was when I participated, I was not in the open source before that. I
Hmm.
participated just because I like it. Like I
Mm-hmm.
just want to explore the Flutter. Then I got to get
Okay.
to know about GSOC and get to know about my community. That is the thing for me. Like how
So
I get
what is
into
this early contribution mean
early contribution means you're be with the community, with the organization from the early side. Like you know how the
from now?
new code has been
Yes, yes,
working.
from now on. It's like,
Okay.
suppose a thing is coming, okay, and that thing is
Hmm.
coming in March. Someone is going to
Hmm.
chase it from February, but you start your preparation now. So it's give
Hmm.
you
Oh.
you an edge now that you will get that thing. Are you
Yeah.
like
I think everyone have experienced JEE exams. I think
yeah,
many here are
Mhm.
so serious. So you see many people start preparing for ninth, from 10th, from 11th, or from 12th. All can
बिल्कुल.
clear, but like the 10th have the 9th, 10th have the major chance because they are preparing from so long. That's the thing. That's a similar thing you can say.
Yeah.
But not like the GA advanced difficulty. GSOCs
Yeah.
are
Oh.
much lighter with that because you talk to people here.
Yeah.
Not like JEE exams, you always study.
Also, December is not too late, even if you start now or in January. It's not too late. Like you do not have to start contributing very early, and so yeah, you can even start. Like Hacktoberfest is not necessary. It's just to give you an idea of how open source works. You can still work on it. तुम्हें efforts डालने पड़ेंगे. Like when like last year I started looking at open source in December, and it took me the entirety of December to actually figure out an organization and learn to make a pull request. And I just solved very beginner friendly issues like HTML CSS issues. And in
Hmm.
January, February, like my main contribution was actually in March and April. Like in
Oh.
January and February I only made 2 3 PRs, but in March and April I did a lot of good issues, like feature adding, and I did a lot of advanced issues in March and April rather than issues before December or January. So it's not too late to, if you even start now or in January, but you have to stay consistent.
uh,
That
one,
is the thing.
one more thing, like I got selected because I haven't solved any issue during my organization because the Flutter was new language. They want me
Hmm.
to build a complete new project at that time. So I made the complete new project. I haven't solved any issue. But now, right now, requirement is the issue because the new languages are not so helpful for you. Like the new projects, it was
So
seen.
basic.
It was that same.
Sorry.
Seen that before. कि like
okay,
जैसे मेरे में टाइम पे फ्लटर फ्लटर का बहुत वो था थोड़ा सा समझ रहे हो.
sorry to
Okay.
interrupt, but can we like move forward with other question
हाँ.
because there is a long queue and
Yes.
Angel will
Yeah.
definitely
Sorry.
take your
Sorry. Sorry.
questions at the end. No worries. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Okay, we'll
Well,
definitely take your questions at the end. Just save those. Okay. Yes. Ishita, second was your hand. So go on.
Yes, thank you. So, what level of proficiency in any coding language should we have to contribute? Like you said, we can start with
You,
HTML and
you just
CSS.
understand the code. If you can understand the code, you can
yeah,
start. Simply, I
yeah.
like I just made one small app in the Flutter and I started the contribution.
Yeah. I mean, I also thought that for GSOC you need to know a lot of things, but that is not true. Like, I initially started, like, I only knew React and Django, but I started contributing to a project that used Ruby, and I had no idea about Ruby. I just went through the good first issues, beginner issues, and I used to take the code snippets and I used to put them into ChatGPT or a GitHub Copilot to understand what's happening. And I used to understand those issues and how basically how everything works and how the data flows. So I used to then Google up some syntax and then code it. So good first issues are really easy and they do not require you a lot of proficiency in any language. And then after you have done 2 3 issues, you can easily learn the language. Learning a language is not that difficult. The difficult part is understanding the code base and how everything works. And I feel you do not need a lot of proficiency for it. You just need to start exploring a code base. Like the best thing to do GSOC or any other project is to just look at the code base and figure out the stuff. 2-3 घंटे बैठो and just go through all of the code and how everything is
And
working.
you have the GPT. We don't have even that at that time.
Yeah, yeah,
I I I use the Stack Overflow for mainly works.
yeah,
I'm the Stack Overflow guy, you can say. So, like, simply just read the document of the language, basic doc देखो language की syntax आ गया समझ में. तुम basic you have done one language you have done before simply.
yeah,
So go to the other language, see the syntax, made their first step. Like I'm saying as the basic Android developer guy, make their sample app. Now go to the organization code, see how they are setting up the code, see their first issues, code first issues. You will get the idea what is happening here. And now you have GPT, like copy the issue, go to GPT and see
yeah,
which file they are doing that code change and copy that code also. Give both the thing. GPT will solve you. Just try to understand that
yeah,
and try to solve the good first issue by yourself then.
yeah.
Thank you. That was my question. Thank you.
Okay, before moving forward with Kashika's question, I would like to ask because we have a lot of beginners here. So, is there anyone in this meeting who don't know about what a good first issue is? They can raise their hand so that we can also clear that thing. Otherwise, we can go forward.
No worries, I will show some if in my organization if it is there.
Okay, is there no one
Like,
means everyone understand what a good first issue is? Okay, then we can proceed. Kashika, you can
wait,
ask your
wait.
question.
Wait, let me see if there is. Like, wait, hey guys, like, wait, I'm interrupting Manik.
No worries, no worries, no worries. Yes.
Like, this is the good first issue you can see in my repo. So go to this repo, see this basic idea you will get. There is labels on them. You will see the good first issues. So you can easily solve these issues. This is how you can get to know these are the good first issues because you can easily able to know that this is the basic definition of the gut position. I want to show like what is the label, but where you can see that you can find the labels here. If you there is so many issues, my repo has small issues because I've completed so many recently. So good first issues, go to good first issues, and you will see that. Okay, this is simply for the how you have to check out the GitHub in that.
Okay, like
Okay, I'm
some of the
stopped.
people don't know about good first issues. I guess now this doubt is clear. Like it's the issues that is labeled as good first issues by the organization means that is beginner friendly. You as a
Hmm.
beginner can solve them. So
Yep.
if you're a beginner, you just have to look out for the issues that are labeled with good first issues, and then you can just solve it. Okay.
Uh, One more advice: try not to go in the so old good first issues because
Yeah,
the version has changed. There is high chances that we haven't closed that issue and the version has completely changed, and you will solving that. You will be solving that, and you will see you can't see anything about that code.
yeah.
There's high chances.
I think the first thing is to actually just recreate the issue. A lot of people have problems with just recreating the issue.
Yep, yep. That is it.
Amazing. Kashika, you can go on. Ask your question.
Hello everyone. Hello Nishant. Hello Angel.
Hello.
So previously I have contributed to Hacktoberfest 2024 and also to Girl Script Summer of Code with the extended version which was for the October month, and this time Hacktoberfest collaborated with Girl Script Summer of Code. So I made some contributions in the Girl Script. Also they were considered for the Hacktoberfest.
Okay. So,
So,
like,
like, I
what
have
is
a
your
little bit idea of how Girl Script worked, how Hacktoberfest worked, but as far as I am looking for Google Summer of Code, so it's bit different. So I don't know how the things work here. So having a lot of queries in mind.
like, can I start? Can I tell Angel? Do you want to have you done the Google Gulf Summer report? Have you done that?
Nahi,
So,
I have
ma'am,
no idea.
so I think you have basic idea of open source. Kashika, I can tell from that.
Yeah,
It's
Okay.
Angel, I
yeah.
guess. Angel has asked the question, not Kashika.
No, I am Angel.
Angel is the speaker, bro.
Okay, okay, basically, so there is a problem in my screen. Okay, no worries. Go on, go on.
No.
Oh, okay.
So, Kashika, I from your convo, I got to know that you have basic idea of open source and you know how to contribute. So
Yes.
now forget that like that thing works and now go to basic open source and see the issues, like explore the organization. Simply that is different from that. In Gulfscript Summer of Code, I think they assign you the issues and you have to work on them. I think so that is
Yeah.
happening. But now you
Yes.
have to find yourself the good issues yourself. That is a different thing. Now
So
that is,
here the issues are created already.
like mainly issues are created here only, like by the organization maintainers. And you can also create your issues if you can if you find any bug. You will also create some issue. You can also create some issues by contacting the mentor also.
Okay, okay.
So this is the thing. Like I got to know, like मैं समझ गया तुम्हें girl script को summer of code. I know about something that like it gives you issues and you work with them. But here you
Yeah,
have to
yeah.
find all the issues yourself. That is the thing. Like Angel explained, go to the good first issues, talk with the mentors,
Yes.
do that thing.
Okay, okay, okay.
Okay, I hope Kashika, your queries have been answered. Okay, moving forward to Vanshika.
Hello everyone. So my question is that in GSOC, the stipend depends on the type or the difficulty of the project we are
Yeah.
assigned. So how does that go? How do we choose the perfect project for us if we have been contributing to open source for a long time? Like
Um,
I have been contributing to open source for last 6 months. So I think that I can solve some hard hard difficulty issues as well. So I want to proceed my work with that.
I think GSOC projects are mostly listed about the time they take. Like easy projects are the projects that get completed within 90 hours. You have like 90 hours, 175 hours, and 350 hours. So easy would be 90, medium would be 175, and 350 would be hard. Uh, as far as I've seen, like in my organization, the projects are not really hard or easy. It's more about the time they take. So you can, I chose the projects based on the tech stack rather than the amount of time or the hardness. And but they also have like when they list out the ideas, most organizations also give you an idea of what the prerequisites you need. So if they do have a project that requires a lot of advanced knowledge, they will put that in the description that this is required. So you can choose accordingly as well.
okay, so I would like to add some things also. I agree with completely with her. So about that, like stipend depend on the completely two type of projects. Like small and medium comes in with the small stipend, and the sub biggest with like I think so at my time it was 1,500 and 3,000. Is it changed or not? Like I
It
don't
has
know.
changed. You have $750, 1,500, and $3,000 now.
Oh, like I got to good amount, like thanks to that.
Yeah.
So like it is upon then the mainly the difficult projects there is, like you can say the longest projects are easy projects in which you can get easy money.
Yeah.
I have seen that because but I also choose the project based on my tech stack, so I also can't say about that thing. But about one thing I can show the idea list you can to you about the Angel said, like this is the idea list in my organization 2024 list. This is so here you can say that like difficulty 350 hours. They simply say difficulty is equal to 350 hours, medium hard 350 hours. This was the project. My contributor, the contributor who mentored, who made that. So it was also like medium 350 hours. So it will be all come under 3,000 stipend. So this is a task for which I made 175 hours. So it was like I got this project. So you can see like idea list like that. If you want, I can share this one. You can to get you the idea, give you the idea. So this is like 2024 idea list. Now it will be update soon. I think so. It will be update soon.
Yeah.
It usually on the website, usually on their website, or you can ask them on their communication channel. I just answered the final question because the question was related to that.
Okay,
Hmm.
so Vanshika,
Hmm.
I hope this answered your query, or do you have any?
Yes, thank you so much for answering. I got it.
Okay,
Okay.
Ankita, your question, please.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. I wanted to ask about choosing the organization. So, should I just focus on one organization, or I can just see other organizations as well, like two, three, or just one?
For me, I suggest three organizations. Like, if you have to work, like, may focus on the one that you are completely sure that will come. Like, I focus on CCX sector on the one, but I also try to contribute in Dart and the Liquid Galaxy project side by side. So, because I was trying to make proposals for, you can make proposal for three organizations, three projects. So, if you want to, like, if you're making proposals for three projects, you can defer the organizations, that I can say.
Also, pick one org as a main org and उसमें make like give it your most priority and have the next org as a backup. And like for me, I submitted two proposals in the same organization because I had worked a lot in the organization. So and I was unsure that about because both of them had different mentors and I was unsure if I was going to get picked or not. So I submitted two proposals in the same organization, but I would suggest submit at least two proposals. One can be a bit risky, so two is a very safe side to submit two proposals.
And try to find in main organization, do that and completely sure that that will come.
Yeah,
That is the thing, if you are going for that main organization for your complete time,
yeah,
because there is high chances sometimes the organizations got unlisted in the next year,
yeah,
they didn't get any projects.
yeah,
This happens during the 2023 in my time. Many projects in our in our organization they didn't get to list on the GSOC. We stipend ourselves. Like there is also one thing. Sometimes the organization stipend the projects themselves even if they are not selected for that GSOC.
yeah.
Okay, I hope Ankita, this answer your question.
Yes, thank you very much.
Bhakti, you can ask your question.
Yeah, am I audible?
Yes,
Yes.
you're audible.
Yeah, so hello everyone. My query was if the projects in the GSOC organization are already completed, so is it appropriate to raise a question, like raise issue over there?
Like there should be any issues. Like there can be issues on that. This means you
Yeah, but
can.
I have searched over there and there are no issues right now. For some of the projects. So can I raise an issue for new improvements over there?
Yeah, you can, but like discuss with the mentor first. In that,
Yeah,
I can say discuss with the mentor. He can guide you better in this. Like for the project you are going for. Like if I'm seeing in my project, there can be the UI improvements. That can be the thing I will say. But like right now, they are working on the other another project. So that is the thing. Discuss with the mentor.
Yeah,
yeah.
and one more thing I want to ask was like how can I find a mentor over there?
Like I can say there is many options like the organization page, the previous contributors in that project, you can say you can
Also,
find that like.
they have a communication channel, so you can ask that who is the maintainer for this particular project, so that way you can communicate with the mentors. And regarding opening issues, if you find any bugs, like functioning logical bugs, it's good to open issues, but do not open issues just for the sake of opening issues that HTML, CSS,
No,
padding issue. No, don't do that. That looks pretty bad. So just go to the mentor and ask them because a lot of the time there might be different repositories that might have issues, and you might be on different repository that they don't particularly focus on.
because many times like they have a stable version, they don't
Yeah,
want to change anything in that, so
yeah,
that's the thing. They are working on different projects, in my organization they my project has been completed but they are giving it an improvement by making a different like extension for it. So they are working on the extension right now. That is the thing you can say in my organization.
Yes. Thank you.
And
Vanshika.
we have a question which has been asked 20 minutes before in the chat section by Shreya. So Shreya says her tech stack is mainly AI and ML. So could you please go brief on the proposal? How do you stand out? What do we give more importance? Okay. Uh, the speakers would be giving a brief on the proposals too, but before moving forward, Vanshika, you can ask your question. Then we can see the proposal.
Yes, so my question was that we have three proposals for everyone. So should we like how should we distribute the proposals? Um, like if we are contributing in more than one organization, then what should be the mindset?
should we have two proposals for the same organization or just one proposal, or how should we distribute the proposals?
I think that totally depends on you, which projects are you comfortable with, and it depends. If there is one org and you are completely sure that this org is going to come and I want to do GSOC in this org only, then you can pick one or two projects in that org that you have contributed into and you have an idea. Because in proposals you need to make it very detailed. It just cannot be a shallow proposal. You have to go into the details. How would you solve the issues? So you can pick one org and make multiple proposals, or you can have two organizations. And if you're, it's basically the level of familiarity. If you're familiar equally with both projects, it doesn't matter if it's in the same organization or a different organization. But there is this point that if you're submitting only in one organization, then there is a risk that if that organization doesn't come, then you won't be selected at all. But if you do different organizations, even if one doesn't come, you still have the other proposal to get you into GSOC.
So is it fine like having three proposals and three organizations? Is
Sure.
it recommended?
It is very like I can recommend you that it can be also be thing, but for that I think you should talk with their mentors also. Like there's high chance you get selected in two organizations.
Yeah.
That will create the issue. You have to back off with one, so you have to talk with their mentors also. Like if that main organization you are trying for, try to be familiar with their mentors as much as you can.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you so much.
Now I hope the questions are clear. We can have a look at the proposal. Engine, you can show your
I'm
proposal
sharing.
first.
Like,
Nishan, you go on if you're sharing. You can go on first.
Yeah, yeah.
Then
okay.
Angel,
Like
and
I've
then
just opened all my proposals. Like I have opened the proposals. So
All my proposals.
then
yeah, this one I used to check. Like this one was my contributors, like which was got selected year previous year. So I opened his also. So like this was my proposal, but basic my proposal has their like क्या कहते हैं? What we say about the basic chart.
flowchart.
नहीं नहीं एक प्रॉपर इसी इसी कॉन्टेक्स्ट में लिखना है मतलब
Format.
format, basic format. Sorry, I forgot that word.
No
Mind.
worries.
So my organization has a their basic format, so I made it like that. So I why I choose this organization, what will be I delivers. I have to add everything I have to add, like what will be the background info, what will be my action, how I will be the work, and main thing is the timeline. This is the main thing. Every mentor check this first. Like for me, they used to like roast me a lot on my timeline. They made me changes 3 to 4 times about the timeline. They don't check your code that much, but you have to also give them a big bit model structure for them. So I've added some code, how I will do the testing, how I will do the other things. This was my basic like proposal. I made the complete app. I made the some UI changes also, and I made the screenshot and dummy videos and other things, other like that. So this was basic my basic proposal. After that year, I will show the other proposal, which is far better than mine, which got selected previous year. This was the contributor who worked under me. So basic starting is the same, but like he had made the like more how what will he implement, like the more features he will implement, the how will the UI will be like he made the different type of UIs for different phone structures, and the mainly many things. This is how his app will look like. He will add this much features. This any other features he can also add. And during my time in 2023, we also set a qualification task. So I think there will be a qualification task for that. Like there is a qualification task about that you have to work on that app. Like this you have to IntelliCam. You have to work on IntelliCam. This is the take home task. We usually get to that. um, I will show you that also, the take home task. So they have to make this also with their other things, like with their issue request, pull request, and the demo app. So like this guy worked a lot in my organization. I worked with him a lot, you can say. So this
Can you also share the link in the chat?
So I will share this link if you want.
Okay.
I will share this if DM me on LinkedIn. I can share you that my proposal. So this was the take-home qualification task we have to made in that year. Like previous year, I don't know, but in 2023 you have to make that. So like this intelligent auto zoom task, there you have to make some tasks to qualify for that. Like not only pull request was enough, not only the basic demo is enough, we have to also make the take home task that like we increases the difficulty level by 3x, you can say.
Yeah.
So like I'm stop presenting so Angel can share.
Yeah. I'll quickly share my proposal.
Hmm.
Okay, so this is basically my proposal. So in my organization, like also every organization has a different format of proposal, and just make sure you go through the guidelines for every organization, because every organization looks for different things and they have a particular format, and you have to submit in that format. So in my organization, they don't really care that much about the proposal, but it also varies from mentor to mentor. Some mentors look for a lot of details, some just look for basic timelines. So I just had some profile information and deliverables about my project, how I would approach all of these issues, and I also had some UI mockups, and some code. I also had some of these like code files, and these kind of make a proposal look a bit fancy. So and this is just how I wrote it. Then also. Uh, Timeline is really important, like Nishant said. My mentor told me to modify my timeline 2 3 times, because you need to have it as realistic. You cannot be unrealistic with it. You have to also have some buffer time. So make sure you spend some time deciding the timeline. So I had it from committee bonding to coding period and all of that. And then I had some sections about me and my plans with the organization after GSOC. And yeah, how did I choose this organization? I also wrote this funny line: I'm 100% loyal to my organization, which I mentor liked apparently. And we had some micro tasks as well, building some view apps, and there were some previous contributions like that. And yeah, that was it. Also, you can always list your previous contributions in open source. Like a lot of you have contributed in Hacktoberfest and Girl Script Summer of Code. Make sure you list those contributions in your resume, because uh, they if you have good contributions, mentors will go through your previous contributions as well, not just project specific. So those will definitely make your proposal a bit better. So yeah, this was my
I
proposal.
want to add one more thing about the timeline thing, like include your exams and the festival thing.
Yeah,
They used to roast me a lot because like as here my exam says like my festival, there are a lot of festivals in India, everyone know that. So in August at that time there was so much festivals clutter in 1 week. So I completely at that time I will be busy in festivals and I will just check the bugs. I will do nothing else. My mentor used to roast me a lot, you will be busy in that thing. But he's like that. Any other question?
So this
Like
is
I
like really a nice tip, and I am just curious to know, like you have started as a contributor and then
hmm.
become mentor. So how the road from contributor to mentor look like, and how one can become?
You can say you get attached to the project simply.
yeah,
Like I feel that the task query which I'm showing you, it is like my baby project. I have completely made it from the scratch. I handed it to another one, but like I still see it completely. So it is like our baby project. So we don't want to give him to another anyone else who will mentor him, like who will guide the another person
yeah.
whom we are handing over the project. So you can say,
Also, open source is really fun, and it's like you want to stay in touch with your organization,
yeah.
because everybody is really supportive. It's not like in corporate there is a lot of politics and a lot of stuff, but open source, like particular, like in my organization at
For
least,
coding, it is best. Like open
yeah, yeah,
for coding
everybody
experience.
is very supportive of each other, and they're just fun. We have a lot of meetings and code reviews, and we have a lot of fun. So
Yeah, we used to do Thanksgiving. Like many people are doing that in my organization,
yeah.
Thanksgiving meeting. Like we used to do stuff. And also like they used to roast me a lot. I don't know why.
So you roast your mentees or not?
Sometimes I used to roast. Like
Okay.
we do like their code. Sometimes the code is like that. They didn't write anything, so we wrote their code. Like my
Yeah.
previous mentors do that. So I also do that. It is a tradition. Have to go from another to another one.
Okay, okay, that's great. Ishita, do you have any questions you can ask?
Yes, so I wanted to ask, is there a way we can contribute for design, like UI, UX design
Yeah,
for,
many organizations are like that. Even they require the UI UX. Like
Yeah.
many projects
oh,
have completed their backend, but they need the UI UX right now. You can say.
Also, this is not related to GSOC, but like Outreachy is also another open source program, and I have went through Outreachy projects, and like for designers specifically, Outreachy has a lot of great projects. So you might want to be on the lookout for that too if you want just open source. So GSOC may might some organizations do a less of it, but Outreachy may you have a lot of design focused projects.
But like how you can see the universities also. Like if you are seeing the projects, you see if you're going for another research fellowship, like not to add to design thing, but you're going for research fellowship or like want to do further studies, you can go for the research universities projects. Like there is Harvard projects.
Yeah.
I go for that. Like I tried with Harvard, but like they failed me. So this is the thing. I think once.
can you tell me more about the design open source thing? Like, I didn't know about it, and I'm into design, so
I think it is a outreach program. I think you can connect with the angel on LinkedIn. She can help you there.
Yeah. Just go through the project list on the Outreachy's website and you'll see a lot of design projects as well. So one of my seniors did Outreachy in design only in Fedora, and her project was actually really good. So she suggested me like if somebody looks for design, Outreachy is a good one to do.
thank you so much. I really needed that.
Okay, well,
Oh, I want to answer this question. Is there any difference between uni based? We have like it is a fixed timetable time of thing. Like uni based projects have that, but they I like the uni based projects because they give you a lot of recognition during your further studies. Like it gives you research fellowship programs. They actually called you out. Like if you want to complete your further studies, you want to. I think if anyone have watched that Big Bang Theory, like they call the students from other colleges to their college, Caltech, and they have to complete their projects. It is a Big Bang Theory reference. No, it's like
I actually did not know about the university projects actually.
no, it is actually a very well written about the university projects are very well written, and you contact with the professors there. So it is a very well good opportunity if you want to go for further studies. That is my recommendation.
Yes, Kashika.
Actually, I still have a lot of questions in mind. So, how to contact you both further?
Uh, I think Manik will add the LinkedIn, like add the LinkedIn at the end. I think so. That will be the best.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
I'll edit now. Just give me 3 seconds. Three, two, one, go. You can
Like pin
pin
it,
him, okay?
pin it. I think pin it will be the right way.
Okay, just give me a second. I'll pin also.
Uh,
Go. Vanshika, yes, go on, please.
So I have a little question. I don't think I would have this opportunity again, so I would love to ask this. It's a little out of context for GSOC. It's about Outreachy. That Outreachy conduct like the this program has two zones, I guess. Then when we should apply for it, as we are from India.
Okay, so for Indians, you can only apply for Outreachy in the second half, which kind of coincides with GSOC. So it comes in January usually, but it's also like Outreachy happens twice a year, but Indians can apply in the second half. But if you are in college final year, I think they let you apply in the first half as well. So check that out. I'm not really sure about the particular one, but Yeah, they have outreach in two halves. So for the first half, you have to basically answer some questions about outreach is basically about people who are underrepresented in the tech society, like people who are from not so good backgrounds. Mostly women do it. So you have to basically answer a few questions. How as a woman you are underrepresented in the tech community, and you have to make it personal. You have to write about personal experiences. And also another thing I'd like to mention is that outreach is based on first come first serve. So submit your application within 2 or 3 days of the opening of the registrations, because they select people on first come basis. I submitted very late last year, and yeah, I did not get in. So that is the first round. The second round is you have a 1 month contribution period where you have some issues and you have to solve them and make a proposal. So that is outreachy. In GSOC, it is different. You have to first do issues and make a proposal. But in outreachy, you have to first submit an essay or basically personal questions.
And one more thing that I think that we cannot have another internship if we are doing GSOC.
No, you can have.
You can have. You can
We
have.
can
I
have.
I did not do the internship at that time because I was enjoying the GSOC period. But like you can have.
People
Okay, so is
do
it
it with job as well. There's nothing
Yeah,
wrong.
like I
But
can
you have
also
to, I think you have to mention it to your maintainer sometimes.
sometimes like you they only need how much work, how much are you will give to the organization. I think they only need that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
yes,
would.
because
Yeah, go on, Vanshika.
yes, so because I think that Indians can only apply to the second half of outreachy, and it might coincide with the GSOC thing as well,
You
or is
cannot do
it
outreach
after?
and GSOC at the same time.
Yeah, that's the point.
Okay,
Yeah,
we
you
will
cannot.
organize a dedicated session for outreach. No worries. I guess that would be the great place to answer all your queries
Yeah.
related to outreach. And I would like to add on in this. I know person like I've attended a session like months back, and he managed LFX, MLH, and GSOC simultaneously
Yeah.
along with his college. And
Yeah, I have people like that as well. One of my friends did summer of Bitcoin, LFX, and GSOC at the same time.
I
And
only tried to do MLH and GSOC. MLH I tried to do, but like I contributed just simply. I like it was my friend's organization, so I tried with them. So, but the after that the fellowship has been done. So that is the problem. Like you can't apply for MLH fellowship. You can now. Pro
yeah,
India it is now.
yeah, it's not for Indians anymore.
MLH.
Yep,
Yeah.
MLH is not for Indians anymore.
What?
Yep.
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah,
MLH,
from
MITAX
this year
and
only,
DART,
I guess.
they were removed for Indians.
Because
Okay.
like they have so much zone classes like time zones clashes, so that's why they removed it. I heard about that.
Hey, I don't got to know about it.
So
Okay,
Yeah,
that's it.
sad for us.
no
Uh,
worries. There
you
are a
know
lot
like
of yes.
seniors can also apply, like I can also apply in my first year of like job. I can also apply for GSOC and like these programs, but usually they can't they does not apply if they are already in working. I can just giving them your reference about the angel side, like usually jobs people also apply in GSOC.
Like
I mean, in my
only students
organization,
are
I have,
allowed to apply.
No,
uh,
no. Like you have 1 year of job experience, you can apply. Till you have 1 year of job experience, you can apply. I think it is that age limit. I think so.
I don't
No,
think
it
so.
has now. Right now, like in my organization, it was. Maybe it
Oh,
was organization independent. Maybe it was organization independent.
because I did not see anything in GSOC. In my organization, I have people who are working and much older than me, like they are around 30s or 40s, and they have a job but are still doing GSOC alongside.
They can be mentor. They can be mentor.
No, they
Mentor.
are mentees.
Okay, I don't
Yeah,
know about it.
so
Like
That is like really partiality for the ones who have just in their early stages.
no, it is also good opportunity. Like used to mentor the fourth year student. Like I correct in
No,
my second
no,
year.
I'm talking about the persons who is like 30 years of age, so much experience, and they are
No, they sometimes they does not have that much experience. They just do their diploma course in coding and they come. Like usually they are foreigners. Like I have seen.
yeah, yeah, in foreigners only. Yeah,
That
okay.
doesn't worry about the Indians. They usually do it by their first year of jobs. After that, they become busy. Like go for further
yeah.
educations and mainly job corporate world.
Okay, got it. And anyone, I have shared a feedback form. kindly please fill the form so that we can enhance your experience and get to know about like what kind of sessions we should organize for you in future. And as per the names, we will be distributing the certificates also. And your feedback, your valuable feedback would means a lot to us. So please fill it. It hardly take 2 or 3 minutes. And in the meantime, if you have any kind of questions, you can ask. Otherwise, we can wrap the session because it's already 1 hour above. Okay. So yes. Anything that you want to ask everyone, this is a golden opportunity and will not come again. So you can ask. Otherwise, you can fill the feedback form. And wait. We can have a group picture. How I forgot. It's a tradition. Just give me a second.
Okay.
Yes. Those who are comfortable in opening their camera, kindly please open so that we can have a group picture. And that picture will directly go to our LinkedIn and our Instagram as well. So I'll give you a few minutes to everyone. Kindly switch on your camera so that we can click a picture.
Right now, if all are opening, I can give one more tip for the GSOC to them.
Yeah,
Select your organization soon. Like
Yeah.
after the summer, you will be in the back in the race. You can say organization selection is the right time right now. You can say.
okay, so these are the only ones that are going to open their camera. If you want to open, just go on. Otherwise, we can click a picture. That's not an issue. Okay, be cheerful. Okay, be cheerful. It's not like a random university session we are hosting. Okay, thank you so much, everyone who have opened their camera. And just give me a second. Yes, and thank you so much. Thank you so much, Nishant, Angel, for coming and sharing your valuable insights. And thank you so much, everyone who have opened their camera, who have joined us tonight. And just don't forget to fill the feedback form, please. It's a request. And if you have any kind of questions, you can reach out to Nishant and Angel in their LinkedIn. And don't forget to follow them. They are amazing people. Okay.
And
Uh,
please don't spam. If please don't spam. Like
yes,
sometimes the people spams, so I usually avoid them. So if you spam, I will be the one avoiding you.
yes.
So
This is the tip that we would like to give on LinkedIn. If you want someone to reply you, don't spam and don't ever just message hi. What I
no,
do,
never message hi. Like
yes,
give me a small introduction about
yes,
you. Because I usually reject the message. I usually give them an archive, give them a spot in archive box if they spam a lot too on me.
yes. So this is the tip. Maybe we can have a LinkedIn session someday. Okay, and I would love to take that session because yes, I have experience of LinkedIn. So yes, thank you so much, Angel and Nishant, for coming, and it means a lot to us.
Thank you,
Definitely,
Manik, for
thank you so
inviting
much.
us.
Yeah.
Thank you for
Thank you.
inviting us.
Yeah. Have a great day. Bye bye.
You too. Bye.
Good